The United Nations Human Rights Commissioner Zeid Ra'ad Al Hussein says he will push Ethiopia to allow his agency investigate cases of human rights abuse during anti-government protests in the country last year. His comment comes in the wake of an earlier announcement by the Ethiopian government that it will not allow independent investigations into the protests in the Oromoo and Amhara regions. A government-commissioned investigation into the unrest indicated that some 699 people were killed in the violence. The United Nations Human Rights Chief, who is visiting Ethiopia, has been denied access to the regions where the anti-government protests took place. Addressing the media in the Ethiopian capital, Zeid Al Hussein stressed the need for the UN to be permitted to assess the situation.
The extremely large number of arrests, over 26,000, suggests it is unlikely rule of law guarantees have been observed in every case. I believe my staff ought to be given access to the affected areas, and I renew my request so we can assess the situation and ascertain what further support can be given to the authorities, including justice officials.
He also called for a much wider and freer civic space in Ethiopia and asked the government to release prisoners who were arrested out of fear of criticizing the government.
I am requesting the government to consider, where possible, the release of a number of individuals whose arrest or conviction appears to have been motivated by fear of criticism rather than evidence of intent to spark violent overthrow.
Ethiopian authorities have maintained that the crackdown on the protesters was necessary as some elements from Eritrea and Egypt had whipped up much of the violence.